Welcome back to my series of videos on the 2013 NCAA Men's Basketball Championship Tournament, March Madness, NCAA Men's Basketball Bracketology. We're going to start in the Midwest region. Now the matchups in the Midwest region are as follows. Number 1 Louisville taking on number 16 North Carolina A&T. Number 8 Colorado State taking on number 9 Missouri. Number 5, Oklahoma State taking on number 12, Oregon. Number 4, St. Louis taking on number 13, New Mexico State. Number 6, Memphis taking on number 11, St. Mary's. Number 3, Michigan State taking on number 14, Valparaiso. Number 7, Creighton taking on number 10, Cincinnati. And number 2, Duke taking on number 15, Albany. As far as I'm concerned, these are the teams that are locks, quote-unquote, to make it out of the round of 64 and into the round of 32. Number 1, Louisville. Number 12, Oregon. Number 4, St. Louis. Number 6, Memphis. Number 3, Michigan State. Number 7, Creighton. And number 2, Duke. So the only game in the round of 64 in the Midwest region that I'm kind of iffy on is number 8 Colorado State versus number 9 Missouri. On my Fuck Canada the fourth bracket, I have Colorado State winning that game, and on my Bridgewater's Finest bracket, I have Missouri winning that game. Kind of leaning towards my my Fuck Canada the fourth bracket in there, but as far as I'm concerned, it's really a coin flip. That would set up the following matchups for me in the round of 32. Would be number 1 Louisville versus either number 8 Colorado State or number 9 Missouri. Number 12 Oregon versus number 4 St. Louis. Number 6 Memphis versus number 3 Michigan State. And number 7 Creighton versus number 2 Duke. Now as far as I'm concerned, these are the teams that are a lock for me to make it out of the round of 32 and into the Sweet 16 in the Midwest region. Number 1, Louisville. Number 4, St. Louis. Number 3, Michigan State. And number 2, Duke. So kind of following the rankings on that one, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That, of course, would set up number 1, Louisville versus number 4, St. Louis, and number 3, Michigan State versus number 2, Duke. And in those matchups, the teams that I think are a lock to make it out of the Sweet 16 and into the Elite 8 is number 1 Louisville and number 2 Duke. Now, this is where it gets a little fishy here because that sets up a regional final in the Midwest of Louisville versus Duke. And as far as I'm concerned, that game is a coin flip. Based on all the numbers and the research that I've put into it, I think that game's kind of a coin flip. On my Fuck Canada the fourth bracket, I have Louisville winning that game, but on my Bridgewater's Finest bracket, I have Duke winning that game. So, and I really don't even have a way that I'm leaning towards. I guess if you put a gun to my head and you tell me I have to make a pick, I guess I would take Louisville, which is on my Fuck Canada the fourth bracket, but to be perfectly honest, I don't know. That's a total coin flip for me. So the regional winner of the Midwest, as far as my bracket goes, is really up for grabs as far as I'm concerned between either number 1 Louisville or number 2 Duke. If you're really looking for a bracket buster or anything out of this region, I don't think you're going to find it. The one that's got the best chance, I guess, would be Oregon. Because I don't see Creighton getting by Duke. But Oregon, I think, will pretty easily handle Oklahoma State and would even have an outside shot of beating St. Louis. So that's really not a bracket buster. That's just making it to the Sweet 16. But I think out of all of them, I think Oregon would probably have the best shot of really doing some damage there in the tournament. Maybe I'm undervaluing Cincinnati a little bit, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't think Cincinnati's getting by Creighton. So anyways, that's the Midwest bracket. Again, you can kind of follow your 1, 2, 3, and 4 all the way through to the Sweet 16. Once it gets to the regional championship to get to the national semifinals. Really, I think it's a coin flip between number 1 Louisville and number 2 Duke. Come back on the next video. We're going to be talking about the West region bracket, and we'll be continuing with our NCAA bracketology through the rest of the regions, the Elite Eight, the Final Four, and the national championship game.